Hi everyone. On this video, I want to show you Boox Nova Air e-ink tablet. This tablet is based on Android version 11 with Onyx's own flavor running on top of it. Onyx has been updating their firmware pretty often and I didn't experience issues with my current usage. A disclaimer here that I purchased this tablet from Amazon to use with their O'Reilly Books application. I have a year-long subscription to their service, but reading those books through my laptop or phone wasn't fun so far. I did install O'Reilly app through Google Play Store, and didn't experience any issues with that either. So there are some other apps you can install, but to be honest with you, I didn't try them. This is my first e-ink tablet. Thus, at the beginning, I was having some issues with the refresh rate on the screen, as it is quite flickery comparing to LCD or OLED-based tablets on phones out there. As you can see, there's this dark thing is coming up. So it's possible that actually we can change that from settings. So let's take a quick look at the menu and settings and then move on to O'Reilly's app quickly. So there's this light and cold settings for different preferences. To be honest, I didn't like it much, this light settings, because especially during the night, I couldn't find the right settings that is easy on the eyes, but this is totally subjective and probably is not a big problem either. Other than that, you can manually refresh the screen here, because sometimes there are artifacts from the previous whatever was on the screen. So while refreshing screen means it cleans everything and redraws the current whatever view is that. And on top of that, here on the e-ink settings, you can actually select the refresh modes here, how often a particular app, this is really cool, how often a particular app you want to refresh the screen. So currently it's normal, but you can make that app refresh the screen more often, but that will cause more battery usage here. So cons and pros. Another disclaimer here that this tablet was laying down last few days and well, it didn't cause much battery usage, so that part I really liked. So I just took it up and I was able to use it without charging. So going back to O'Reilly app here, so let's take a quick look. I'm going to open this Fluent Python book. I didn't open it before, so I would like to take a look at with you together. So, okay, contents. Yeah, so probably you see the flickering here. It's a little bit not responsive, but I'm not sure if it's a problem or not, because as you can see, this text is pretty much easy on the eyes. So let's go to one of these chapters here. I didn't download this book, so each section it downloads while fetching it, so maybe that's why it waits. When you download the book, probably that part won't be a problem. But I would like to show you something here. So I don't know if it's visible on the camera. Yes, it's slightly visible that this there is this like flickery text for this title, what's new in this chapter. It's like leaving some artifact behind. But you can come here and click this thing and, well, refresh it, and it will re-render without those artifacts. So this is pretty much the experience in a default mode. Yeah. So let's see if there are some. I mean, this is actually a good one with code sections and explanations. But as you can see, there is this boldness in the text, which is one of the problems mentioned on the forums. But you can change this, fix this from the settings. So in order to fix the boldness, I updated the software to the latest and greatest through they have the settings and firmware here. There's apparently one more firmware update, so click and wait on O'Reilly icon here, and then optimize from the colors. Click the other color and turn off the embolden web page text. Okay, so when we go back to the app, let's see. Let's try to open it up again. Yeah. As you can see, the text is no longer bold here. So let's go back to previous section. In order to compare apples to apples, maybe I can look at here, contents. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. So this is much better comparing to previous version. It may not be as visible from the camera, but much better experience. You can change the DPI settings. There are various settings here, but while I was playing with a different DPI here, I realized the best DPI is the one is the default one here. So one another thing, if you end up changing DPI, better restart the tablet in order to take it full effect, because I experienced some issues after playing with system DPI. So this is more or less the experience. This tablet comes with a pen, but you cannot use this pen with O'Reilly app. And this is the same. I'm going to quickly show you how O'Reilly app is on iPad mini in comparison, and you can't use Apple Pencil on O'Reilly app on iPad mini either. But in the meantime, just in order to show you how this pen works, let's open a new notepad here. And yeah, this is very pleasant experience, and the responsiveness is really good, and it's like the experience here is like pretty much paper-like, so it's great. And I'm not going to show you right now, but I tried a couple of PDF files, ebooks, and you can use this pen on those ebooks, but I didn't purchase this to read PDFs on it. So other than taking notes here, this pen is not going to be much useful for me. So this is pretty much what I wanted to show you on Nova Air 2. From the storage wise, it has like 20 gig available, so that means many you can upload many PDFs and ebooks you own. Looks sufficient to me. I don't remember if they had some bigger storage versions on Amazon or other places, but again, that part is up to you. And they offer also a cloud storage options, both Google and the company behind this tablet. So yeah, and this is the well, this is the weight mode here. It's very nice. So I'm going to put this aside. So let's take a look at the latest greatest iPad mini and the same book, O'Reilly app again. And let's go to same chapter. Wasn't even this chapter. Here we go. So I would like to also bring in again Boox Nova Air. So let's see. Okay, let's put this way a little bit. Okay, great. Yeah, Python again. Yeah, so here we go, side by side, what's new in this chapter and what's new in this chapter. Interesting that the way it renders the titles are different. Maybe this is something I can make this similar by playing the settings, but I don't know. To be honest, it doesn't matter to me much. Other than that, well, I think the font size here is different, and let's see, the font might be also different, I guess. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to scroll together at the same time. As you can see, it's like iPad mini is extremely responsive comparing to all this flickery etc on the Boox Nova Air. For some that might be an issue, but for some that's totally acceptable, so I will leave that to you. Here one another difference is, so I seen some color e-ink tablets out there. I didn't try, I don't know. This is not color, but on the other hand, like obviously iPad mini has color screen, and the difference here is, to be honest, to me it doesn't matter, but it looks nicer, and it doesn't disturb. So this is pretty much it, I guess, at this point. Yeah, just to show you, Apple Pencil also doesn't do anything here, so you don't lose functionality by being one platform or another. It's pretty much the same thing. It's all about responsiveness and those artifacts here. If you can see a Python card deck, but again, you can change the refresh rate, etc. But eventually there are times you have to end up clicking here in order to refresh the screen again. But once you do that, the look is, as you can see, really nice. Comparing to iPad mini, this is super light. Like I can't tell you the exact weight difference, but to me, I don't feel it. I don't feel anything, and I don't use I don't use external cover for my iPad mini, so that's not an issue for me. And currently I don't also use any external cover for this Boox Nova Air 2. So the one difference is I have paper like similar to paper like screen protection here on iPad mini, which gives a matte look. It's really nice for me, especially on the eyes, but I experience some issues when there is a light source coming from behind of me while I'm looking at the screen. It just shines. So, but other than that, it's pretty decent. So, and probably with others different font size settings and light settings, etc., this look might change, but I'm hoping that it's going to give you some ideas on what's going on here. So this is pretty much what I would like to show you. Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one.